New format. This is my face.
In our darkest moments, when life flashes before us.
Tomb Raider, a storied franchise dating back almost 30 years, spawned 6 mainline titles from 1996 through 2003, then was rebooted with a new trilogy in 2006, and then rebooted again in 2013 with yet another trilogy. There are also 3 movies and a Netflix series, and even though this is exactly the type of game I really like to play, I've never played any of them, and I've never seen any of the movies except for the 2018 one, which was it's fine. So what gives? This series has more installments than a car loan with a bad credit rating, and yet I've managed to avoid pretty much all of them for my entire life. Honestly, I don't know. I just never got around to it, I guess. Until now, because I have played Tomb Raider 2013, and now I'm going to tell you about it. So out of all the choices, why did I choose 2013's Tomb Raider to start with? Well, honestly, it's just simple economics. There was a sale. I got all 3 of the new Tomb Raider games in a bundle for a really good price. So that's where we're starting. I also watched the first Angelina Jolie movie for this video purely for the meme value, so I hope you enjoy these clips.
You'd better be ready for this.
Okay, so you play as Lara Croft, Tomb Raider. But her job is not to raid tombs, that's just a blatant lie. She's an archaeologist on her first expedition to find the lost kingdom of Yamatai. Her crew includes Crocodile Dundee, Shrek, forgettable side character, damsel in distress, and Crypto Bro.
Very interesting.
They sail the Endurance. Great name for a boat, by the way. Ship. It's a ship. Sorry. Wouldn't want to anger the boat people. They sail the Endurance straight into what is basically the Bermuda Triangle and go full Pikachu face when they get shipwrecked by a huge storm. Interestingly, I'm told the front of the boat is not supposed to fall off. I know it did here, but that's not typical. Anyway, they wash up on the shore of an island that happens to have the exact thing they're looking for, and they all live happily ever after. Except the ones that die.
I miss you, Daddy.
They actually find that the island is inhabited by other people who were also shipwrecked there. The crew quickly realize these people are Scientologists and worship some kind of ghost or something like that. I don't know, I was distracted. But they kidnap the damsel in distress, good thing they brought her, and Lara has to fight her way across the island to save the crew and learn more about the curse that plagues the Bermuda Triangle. Alright, so I'm making a lot of jokey jokes here, but this story is actually it's okay. It's not going to blow your socks off. This isn't The Last of Us. But it does keep things moving and it drives the plot forward. There weren't any points where I felt like it was bloated or slow. It just hits you with the beats and they keep on coming. This is an action game and an action movie plot. Just turn your brain off, enjoy the ride. The cast is fairly large for such a short game, which means you don't get to spend a lot of time with any one of them, and there really isn't much in the way of character development. It's mostly just 2-dimensional characters and big action set pieces. Even Lara herself can be summed up as just the protagonist. She's the good guy. Girl. You know what I mean. She does the right thing without fail, and she's a badass. All of this is fine though, because the overall package is fun and entertaining.
This is a pleasurable torment.
The only thing I really didn't like about the story and characters is Matthias, the bad guy. He has one of those stupid, overdone bad guy voices that's just kind of cringy. Every time he talks, I just want to leave the room. He's like the guy that tries way too hard to be funny at parties. Oh, no. Just watch.
I don't think you understand. You have been chosen, Samantha. This is a great honor for you. For all of us. Some were beginning to doubt we'd ever find you. But here you are.
You see what I mean? It's just kind of ugh. Anyways, I had some really good jokes related to the legacy of this series. But in order to keep this family friendly, I'm just going to put these 2 images on your screen. And you can Google Lens those and draw your own conclusions.
You're with the Illuminati.
So how does it play? Well, it's Uncharted, but with a girl. I was actually impressed here. This game is from 2013, which is not that old, but it's still at the tail end of that transition period where devs started to figure out the modern gaming control experience. And because of that, I was a little bit worried that there would be some jankiness. And I hate jankiness. It's the #1 reason why I don't play old games. But thankfully, this game has almost zero jank. The only hint is the camera sometimes does this little wobbly woo where it doesn't quite know where it should go, and in the cutscenes, similarly, there's a lot of shaky cam. It was mildly annoying, but not really that big of a deal. As an experience, the game is fantastic. The opening scenes are super intense and they give you that overwhelming feeling that like you just need to run, like now. Like there's actual danger and you need to GTFO before the baddies get here. I'd say that's probably the biggest highlight here. During the big set pieces in the game, I was fully in the game. They had me absolutely locked into the story and the action. If Grandma calls to ask for help with the gardening, sorry Nan. The cult is taking over and I gotta save my girl. The immersion is even further enhanced by the sound mixing. I played in a home theater system with surround sound and damn. There's one part where you're trying to escape from an exploding temple. Not my fault, I found it that way. But there's explosions going on all around you and I had to take a moment to remember that I'm not actually a Tomb Raider. I could have been. I didn't have the chest for it. Wait, did they actually put triangles in her shirt? I think they did. Look at that. Anyways, the main story missions are all very linear, but in between it opens up into these little explorable areas that are all interconnected, allowing you to go back at any time to farm XP or pick up collectibles you missed. The game is very easy to 100%, and honestly, I'm okay with that. The collectibles don't do anything except give you more context for the story, and you find treasure maps along the way that show you where everything is. It's easy, but still kind of fun. I miss games like this, and I haven't played any in quite some time, so if you know more games that are like this that were made in the last, 5-ish years, let me know down in the comments because I would love to play them. Games these days are just getting so bloated and it's too much. Like Assassin's Creed Shadows that I just reviewed was over 100 hours. I think it was close to 120 hours. I just don't need 100 hours of that game. I don't.
Well, I don't know about you, but that's more time than I'm prepared to commit to this enterprise.
Elden Ring, same thing. People are going to hate me for it, but I think that game outstays its welcome. It's too long and there's too much of it. I think the right length for a big like AAA open world game is right around 60 hours. And for a short action-based game like this, I think 15 to 30 hours is pretty much perfect. And Tomb Raider is right in there. I think it was about 18 hours for me, and I 100%ed the game. So, Tomb Raider 2013 is an action-adventure extravaganza that uses big set pieces and big set pieces to draw you in and hold your TikTok brain captive. The main story sequences are very intense and largely succeed in their quest to be an action movie that you control. Also, like an action movie, the story is relatively simple and the characters are pretty basic, but if you just turn your brain off, it doesn't really matter. Just don't forget to turn it on again. Other than the shaky cam and the Scooby-Doo villain, this game is pretty much perfect. I really enjoyed playing it, and I am so looking forward to playing the sequels. If you want the game version of a movie about a game, this game is for you.